Hey,
Oh my god! Welcome to the countdown.
hey guys, we're screaming, we're crying, and we're throwing up. And today it's over heated rivalry.
Pep our shirts, Team Shane and Team Ilya. And today we're going to talk about our favorite scenes within like the whole 6 episodes of the first season.
Most of my favorite scenes are in episode 6, especially like, well, let me count them down. I have the first one where Ilya is just standing face up, like legs up
In
the
the
pond,
in the pond.
in the river. That caught me off guard so much.
When we watched that together, it was
Yes, I died.
yeah, she did in fact die on my
died.
couch. It was quite funny.
And my other favorite scene in that episode was, what was it?
The wolf bird.
Yes, when he was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Why did you say it like that? Instead of fucking like Jennifer Kool-Aid.
I really want a hot dog right now.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
I'm hot. Her, like, my favorite scenes in the whole show, like, cinematography wise and like everything would be well, like the club scene's pretty good. Like no one can top the beautiful club scene.
All the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head.
But oh, now I've forgotten it. Shit.
They did a really good job for such a low budget.
Yeah, they really did. They like pulled through.
Apparently, they're not getting a higher budget next season.
Well, you would kind of hope not, because like my biggest fear is now with the huge fan base it has.
Yeah.
With the bigger budget it would have.
Yeah.
I don't want it to lose its sparkle in the show. Like I don't want it to lose what made the show so good. Let me just.
It feels so real in a way.
It does. It feels like real. It feels raw. It feels.
I feel like I'm peeking through their wall at the hotels and I'm watching them like this. That's how close it feels. That's how it feels. I'm there in the room with them. Challengers.
Yeah, like it's like Challengers but on crack. And Challengers was like queer baiting. At least Heated Rivalry isn't queer baiting us.
And all the women in the show
are allies. We haven't had a single bad girl in the show yet, and I hope it doesn't come that way. Now she hasn't read the second book. I have, and like knowing what's going to happen, I can't wait to see it play out. I'm like so excited.
I've watched like a summary of the second book, and I'm excited to see. I hope they don't skip like, because I heard in the first part of the book they're like prelogue or something. They skip over the part where someone walks in on them.
I think it might be in. I think it's in one of the other books where it talks about. Shane and Ilya getting walked in on while they're doing their little camps. In their future. Spoiler: they set up their little camps together. They end up doing that for a charity for Ilya's mum for mental health.
So cute.
And like season 2 and stuff is gonna very much follow the journey of Ilya and his mental health journey. Like the book really focuses on Ilya.
Yeah.
And a lot less on Shane, but I'm hoping they kind of switch it up and focus also on Shane and his whole aspect, because he's kind of blindsided by it, like by it all. Like what Ilya's going through. He's going through a lot of emotional turmoil.
It just makes me more excited to read it so that I can see from both point of views. Mostly
some people are going to hate
Ilya.
on Shane. I just know, and that's why I want them to kind of change it in the show, because I don't want like fans to hate on the character. But like realistically, like Shane loves hockey. He loves hockey so much, and in book 2, he still loves hockey, and Ilya, you know, is ready to just be with Shane. He wants to be open and free. He wants to come out, and Shane doesn't want to. But the big plot point of the book, spoiler for you, is that so Shane has come out to multiple people already. They know he's dating Ilya, but Ilya has no one he can turn to and talk about him being gay and him, you know, dating Shane Hudson.
I'm also not ready to see the scenes of Shane's like team turning against him.
I can't wait for
girl, you're telling me you've been with this team since your rookie era, and now you're the leader, you're the captain, and now
he's been the captain already for a hot minute.
For a hot minute.
I am looking forward to Ilya's relationship with Shane's dad and how that progresses. Like, I'm so excited. Another spoiler warning for you guys as well. They get married at the end of the second book. And I can't wait. There's such a sweet scene in the book where his dad is helping Ilya get dressed and he's like, you're a second son. Yeah, no, I think it's his cufflinks. He's like, you're like a second son to me. Aww. And it's like the sweetest moment, and I can't wait to see that. Especially because in season 1, in episode 6, Ilya's talking about Shane's dad and how he's, a boring Canadian. Yeah. But then Ilya and him become super close. And I think that speaks levels on like how comfortable Ilya is, being more boring.
And also because Ilya doesn't come from a really close-knit family. So I feel like that would hit a lot harder. So I'm prepared to cry more.
We're going to see scenes of suicide and everything in season 2. But I wouldn't be surprised because I know she's writing a third book currently for Shane and Ilya.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be mad if they split book 2 into 2 separate seasons to really delve into everything because there's a lot in the book. Like, there's a lot that would need to be shown in order for it to make sense, especially with the other couples as well.
Yeah, I'd rather have 2 separate seasons
if that's going to make it better with more.
See everything. I'd love to
because there's like lots of important from the other books. There's lots of important characters that are all in book 6. Like, there's lots of them. I haven't read the other books. I just read the Shane and Ilya ones. I started reading book 1, Game Changers, but like Kip and Scott kind of bore me. Their episode was great. Ooh. First watch, I loved Kip and Scott. Episode 3.
Yeah.
But when I rewatched the show, I low-key skipped that episode because it's such like a one. Like, once you see it, you've seen it, and their love story isn't as like yearning as Shane and Ilya's is. Like, the long.
Weren't they like together for 3 years?
Yeah, something.
3 months.
So in the one episode that we see, it is like a couple of weeks, months.
Yeah.
But then there would have been a time break between then and when they came out on ice. Because, the Russia Olympics happens in that time
you took a long-ass time coming down those stairs to get on the ice.
He did.
That took a long time, girl.
Now, that was a great scene. Great song choice. Plays in my head.
Yes, all the time.
I believe in anything. Around on both legs.
Your ass!
But, like, our original topic, our favorite scenes. Yes. Do you have any others from, like, any other episode other than number 6?
Just every scene of, like, that you can see the yearning in Shane's eyes every time gets me. I'm like, oh my god.
I love the Russian monologue. Ilya does.
Yes.
In episode 5, I think it is.
5, yeah.
That is priceless.
Yeah, 5.
I loved seeing it. What confused me is when it switched back to Shane and it looked like he was low-key sleeping. I don't know. Did you get what I me? Like, he was like eyes shut. He
was just like
he was really intensely listening. I know that, but
girl, in my head I was like, damn, he's there with him.
And you think about the only word he would have understood is Svetlana.
Yeah.
Because that's the only, like, that's the word he's heard before.
And the fact that later on, Ilya says, I love you in Russian again.
Mm-hmm.
And I was waiting for
the clock
to turn, but no. But that's fine. That's fine. At least he knows how to say it now. In Russian.
I know. Well, he starts learning Russian in the second book for Ilya. It's very sweet. I can't wait. And there's a dog in the second book. Oh, Ilya loves his dogs.
I heard about
to see that
plane crash nearly.
Yeah, that's what makes them really.
Spoiler.
That's what makes them really want to like. Life is short.
And Ilya texted Shane, but Shane didn't see it.
Yeah, and it was basically like a goodbye, I love you type of message. It was very sweet.
Need to see that immediately.
You need to
I can't wait till 2027 for this.
I can't. I don't know if I'll be able to like cope and survive. I haven't yearned for a show this much.
Yeah, the fangirling is on the next level.
Like, the last show I really enjoyed was like Arcane. Like, I couldn't wait for an episode to come out. I was so excited, but it did not have the same impact that Rivalry does to my soul. We haven't had a good yearning romance.
Chokehold.
in a long time.
that this show has on me is
Some people would say
insane.
The Summer I Turned Pretty, but number one, I didn't watch that, so I don't really know.
I kind of lost interest the second Jeremiah got into the picture. That really pissed me off. But
and see, the one good thing about Heated Rivalry is there's no love triangle. There's nothing. It's just them two.
that we know of. Because the third book girl, you never
I hope
know.
she doesn't pull that out. There's no need for it
I
in
feel
their
like
relationship.
She wouldn't.
And they're also married by the end of book 2. Like,
yeah.
That's why it makes no sense if there's a third book for them, because like there's not much. Yeah, it's not much to continue. That's their story ended, and that's why if they're gonna, it's been greenlit for 3 seasons. I would be more happy if they split book 2 into. Even though I wouldn't want to wait that long, like it wouldn't make me super angry. Also, fans are like, yes, we get to see Shane with long hair because he has long hair in the book. I do not want to see that.
I don't mind.
Ilia's meant to have like a beard. No.
This girl and her facial. No. What's it called? Facial hair.
I'm not.
That's a personal preference.
It is a personal preference. But I'm a hater. I like the way they look now. Nice and clean.
No.
Girl. That was rude.
I'm sorry.
There's no coming back from that now. Now I'm embarrassed.
Okay, so
shutting me up.
Now that we've basically debriefed on the books, let's talk a little bit on how we feel about the characters versus the actors. Because for me personally, Shane is like a little baby. I want to protect him. Hudson, no one can save that man from me. Oh my god, that sounds so scary.
She's gonna kill him.
No, we're cutting that out.
Nah,
they're gonna be too scared. Yeah.
Well, it's like when you look at Conor Surrey's, like him, the actor. He's such like beautiful smile. He seems like a beautiful person.
So different. So different
to
Ilia.
what Ilia is. But then at the same time, we haven't gotten to see Ilia. That's why I'm so excited for season 2 to see Ilia with the dog. Because then we'll see a lot of actual Conor Surrey come out with the like cute. If there is going to be a third book, I think it's going to be about a baby.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm really hoping.
I think they're going to have a kid.
I could so see them as girl dads.
I could see them as a girl dad. I would want to see them as a girl dad.
I could really see them.
I wonder if they have like one girl or like 2 girls. Like, but I could see them.
I need to see that. I feel like that would be, if anything, because their story's already done.
Yeah,
that would be
That's
more
the only
like.
Way to bring it. But then I always lose interest in romance once they are together. Like once they're together, I don't really care. Maybe for them it'll be different because I like love these characters so much. But because the reason why I was still interested in book 2 is because they weren't out. Like that was really interesting to explore the turmoil that comes with needing to come out of the closet, wanting to express themselves. Like it's depressing because real people go through this. Like real people can't come out to their families, can't come out to their friends.
What I've learned from watching Heated Rivalry is how many straight women yearn for like
deep love.
Yeah, deep connection or like yearning, I guess. I'm saying a lot of yearn.
Mm-hmm.
But
and it's
there's a lot of straight women that watch this show. Oh.
Talking to me.
That's not shade. That's not shade.
But I forgot where my point was going. You like made me lose track of my thought. I had like 2 different ones.
Oh shit. I can't remember what we were talking about.
A point that I was going to bring up is I was watching, this is really off topic. But when I was watching It, number 2, right? I was watching it the other night. And the scene at the very beginning of the movie with the gay couple in Derry, and then they start getting like violently beaten up.
Yeah.
Because they're gay. And like watching that, I was watching it with my partner and his best friend, and like watching that, like it freaks me out because that stuff really happens to real people.
Yeah.
And it's terrible. Like I couldn't understand any type of bigotry or discrimination like in the
Purely
sense where
based off.
you would kill someone because
Yeah.
they like men or because they're anything, like being different in any sort of way. It's terrible. Like I would never wish that upon anyone. And like it's
Yeah.
like something you can't fathom because we haven't been through it, but that is like the biggest part. That's like always like a, places out here are real. Like things like people still aren't safe everywhere around the world, and that is absolutely like heartbreaking. I guess when you watch Heated Rivalry, the whole Russian thing, that's what it would have been like in Russia during that time period. Like it's
Yeah.
you can't be yourself, you can't be gay or anything, and that's
Just such a refreshing show to watch in such a backwards time.
mm-hmm.
I feel like Loki, we're going into politics now, girl. Loki, we're reversing. Like we've
Mm-hmm.
built up so much, so many things, so many laws to
And now
protect our queer community, to protect our minorities, and now slowly they're being chipped away. Ugh,
so it's
what
not
is
even being chipped
this?
away. We're just going back on everything. It's even women's rights
Yeah.
and things like that. We're all going backwards on everything we've built towards, being actually like free to be ourselves
That took years and years.
to get there. And now they're all going backwards. And like, I don't understand how they haven't learned. Like, we got to this point for the good. And now we're going back and we're going to make it bad again. We're going to make it bad for us women, for gay men, for gay women, for future children.
It's terrible to be an adult right now in this period. I really hope, I pray that
bless you,
that it doesn't get any worse than this. But girl, realistically, this feels like a tipping point to something like bigger than us, if that makes sense.
yeah. I'm thankful we live in this generation where we do have more, like, we have more say with how we want things to go,
Now that everyone has platforms
and
to
platforms to speak out upon like things and everything, and everyone has their own opinions. Doesn't mean I agree with all opinions, no, but like, I never believe anyone should be murdered for their opinions, but I believe if you're going to be a bigot or discriminatory, you shouldn't have a platform to do that on, like, because it's not, you use your platform to speak, positively. You don't want to wish negative on anyone or anything. This took a real big turn.
Yeah.
Of like discussion. That was all me. That was all me.
Yes. How do we veer back?
Heated rivalry. I had like another, that was like one of my points, and then I had another point, and like I've forgotten where that point stemmed from. It was something about Shane Hudson and Ilya. Love them. That's all I can say right now.
Love them. Oh, also, speaking about minorities, Shane is half, like, he's Asian, half Korean. Oh, I meant Hudson. See, I'm slipping up again. And I have been seeing a lot of discourse that, like, everyone's scared about.
He's not gonna get through because there
like,
aren't a lot
he
of
won't
Asian
flourish as much
representation.
as Connor Starr, but I feel like we shouldn't be putting these two people, pinning them against each other. That
No, because they're co-workers. They're there for each other,
especially
to hype each other up.
two people that love each other truly, like, because they're best friends in real life. And I was just thinking about how I would feel if I was in that situation, let's say with you, and how, like, the whole discourse of putting me against, like, someone that I love truly, it would be, like, really disheartening. And honestly, I don't think it's giving, it would, like, scare me away.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's gonna happen. Like, people, you don't,
what might happen.
You don't even conjure up saying like, oh, you don't want it to happen, but you're still putting it into the universe. So then we just wish him the best. We want him to be successful. Give them all the flowers they deserve.
Yes.
For both actors.
Both actors.
Truly. They could both go in very different things. I would love to see Hudson as Nightwing. Oh, I think he would make a great Nightwing.
He would make a fantastic
And Nightwing is fine as shit.
We all know.
Fine man. Nightwing is. Dick Grayson. Love him. Would love to see Hudson Williams play him.
Or even Invincible. If y'all know who that is, he's a Wasian character in a fictional universe, which is kind of like The Boys, kind of like
the cartoon
DC, the cartoon on Prime. I could see him in playing that role,
like a live action.
Oh, I don't know if they would ever do one, but I could see him.
I could picture Connoisseur like doing more book adaptations. Would love that. I could see both of them honestly doing it. I'm currently reading Fourth Wing, and I could see Hudson Williams playing as any of the sexy, beautiful men characters in that book. Me trying to convince her to read it. I love Fourth Wing. I'm up to the second book.
I should read it.
It's
I feel
so
like
good.
she gave me like the basis of it, and I feel like I would really enjoy that book.
Well, I was the one that told her to watch Heated Rivalry.
I know.
I was so on. I was so on the fan train, and this girl has never listened to anything I've ever suggested.
I have listened a few times, and they just weren't my cup of tea. But
with
this
what,
time,
bitch?
I can't remember. Bitch,
you watched Arcane and you didn't mind it.
Yeah, that one. And there was something else. I think it might have been a webtoon besides Hooky that just wasn't my cup of tea.
I love reading. I'm like a reading
But
fanatic.
otherwise, for some reason, when someone tells me to watch a show, girl, I'm not gonna watch it.
No, and then
until
the edits get her.
Until I see the edits, and I'm like, shit.
And the edits for Heated Rivalry were cooking.
They were cooking.
She watched the first couple of episodes, and she was like, oh yeah, it's fine. She didn't watch the rest, and then one day she decided to sit down and watch some more. And the next thing you know, I started
hooked.
Getting TikToks after TikToks after TikToks of this thing, and I said, it's happened. She's now on the train with me, and we're leaving the station, and we're on our way to the cottage. That is what we were on the way to the cottage.
We are at the cottage right now, guys.
We're at the cottage. We've been here, and we're not leaving. Another
Shane's
2 years.
In the room right now. Illy's gone out to get some milk.
So a fun fact about us is our partners. They don't look identical. Hers is pretty similar to Hudson Williams. Like, they look quite similar. My partner, he's just tall, white, and blonde. But damn, can he pull a Russian accent?
Hollander.
Yeah, and like, woo! And I love that. And then we get our boyfriends to take photos with each other now.
Yes.
And we fangirl over it, and we think it's our Heated Rivalry from Temu at home.
And we wouldn't want it any other way.
No.
Love you, sweetie.
I'm not saying I love you to my honey. I was trying to tell him, he's like, oh, I'm going to listen. And I was like, no, this is not boy appropriate. You can't listen. He's like,
girls, gays, theys only.
And he's like, oh, no, I want to listen to your podcast. And I said, no, it's not boyfriend appropriate. Like, we're talking about how hot we find other men. And we're going to be talking about them. Let's be real. And I'm like, I don't want you listening into all the shit I'm going to say about you. Not actually love him, but yeah. And I say that one of them is in the room.
By our boyfriends.
One of them's in the room probably listening to us yap about our boyfriends.
Yeah. Sign me up for the next Challenges movie. I'll play Zendaya, and these two can play the other people. Thank you.
What am I gonna do? Why do you get to watch
your
my
film,
boyfriend
girl.
make out with the other boy?
That one?
Yeah, but you're on the bed and you get to watch them? What happens if I want to be on the bed? I don't want to be anywhere near.
You can be underneath the bed.
You're having a challenges moment, I'm having a you moment, and I'm stalking underneath the bed, fucking watching through the reflection of a mirror.
Hey.
Hey there, you.
Oh, God. Now that,
I had an obsession over that.
You had an obsession with that. You told me to watch that, and I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, season 1 sucks.
It was a kind of hard watch.
Season 2 and 3. 3 was phenomenal.
I know.
I have never. Yes, love, and love 40. Season 2 is like my holy grail. I have not watched 4 and 5. I tried watching 4 and I couldn't get into it. They killed off Love and that was like she was my all-time favorite character. I like
lots
Psychopath.
of spoilers in this.
Oh yeah, I love Psychopath with Psychopath, and another huge spoiler. And yeah, they killed her, and I was like, I know I need to finish it, but I don't think I can, and I can't sit through and watch season 1 again. I struggle because that's kind of boring. I just loved season 2 and 3. That was like Jenna Ortega's like, other than her Disney roles, that was her next like big out of.
Yeah, you. Yeah,
you was like her.
That was a jump scare.
Seeing her in it.
That.
It was good. She was good in it. Do
you want to fuck me? Sorry.
That's fine. Later in. But I haven't watched the new season of Wednesday either, actually.
I have. It's ass. Sorry, guys, but it's.
That's why I haven't watched it, because
we did see Lady Gaga who sung.
Now dance. No, well, I was gonna sing, and then she also did the do the dead dance.
Yeah. Dead. Love her. That was amazing.
Love Lady Gaga.
Love the actors, but it's very much a kids show, from what I can tell.
I remember watching season 1, and I loved
worried about it.
But then by the time season 2 came out, I was like, I'm not the same person I was when I watched season 1 of Wednesday.
I also didn't rewatch season 1.
And also my favorite character is no longer in season 2.
Percy Haynes.
Like I liked this character in the show. I'm a sucker for a love triangle, but Jenna Ortega didn't think it was right for Wednesday, which I can kind of understand. But at the same time, her mum and dad got together. I feel like
I don't see Wednesday getting with someone. Her mum and dad,
they're like head over heels.
Yeah, that's different. They're a whole different.
But Jenna could have met someone like that. Like it's still like a.
Well, I did like in the original movies, the Addams Family movies, how young, what's her name? Christina.
Yeah, the one. One was in fucking Yellow Jackets.
How young Christina had like a little romance going on in the second or third movie at their camp. That was top tier. One of my favorite movies for such a long time when I was a kid.
Because she's just like a kind of low-key of just a very socially awkward, probably on the spectrum type of child. That's, what, like, to me, that's what Wednesday kind of was, especially portrayed in the Addams Family. And, like, in the show, Jenna Ortega does a great job playing her, but... You know what I'm loving at the moment is all the edits of the queer baiting right now.
Well, since Byler, somehow I watched The Greatest coming out, and then the next day I watched the fucking worst coming out scene.
It's like I haven't watched the new season, but I've rewatched all the old ones, and I'm like, it is like they didn't even need to get together, but they could have addressed it more than what they did, or left it way more up to viewers' interpretation of
I heard
what
Noah
was happening.
Snap said that he kind of spaced out, like dissociated during that scene because of how mortifying it was. Just it was. I feel like it was a bit poorly written, that scene. The Duffel Brothers definitely
fumbled.
They fumbled with this season. The last episode. They fumbled
Stranger Things. They fumbled the show.
The first few seasons where Vecna wasn't introduced yet, it was such a thrill. Like the mysterious little town.
Season 1 was like a proper
the mystery of it. Yeah, the mystery of it really brought in. Obviously, we wanted it to be solved, like what was going on.
Yeah, but like Vecna was too real looking. You get what I mean? And he looked weird as fuck. But
he was snatched. He got down nasty. He got that BBL.
Again, I still haven't finished season 5, but I know exactly what happens. And in my opinion, I think more people should have died.
Yeah, see?
Because realistically, you have a whole bunch of little kids fighting big bag fucking evil. They're gonna fucking perish.
The military hunting them down. Like, spoiler. Yes, I get it. Al has... We're just getting to spoiler after spoiler at this point. Yes, I get it. Al has powers and all that. But not everyone has power. Will?
And Eleven's trained her powers for years, and Will just suddenly...
It's not... Yeah.
Can do them.
well,
you kind of get what I mean, though.
I'm just gonna
I haven't
spoil
seen
it
it.
for you. Yeah. So basically, Will can channel into Vecna. You know how Will becomes like a spy for Vecna?
Yeah.
Well, he can kind of
tap into
that and then reverse that wave and become this Vecna, like see through Vecna. So that's how he killed those Demogorgons.
That was at the.
But he has to be close to the hive mind, which is like close to a Demogorgon, close to Vecna, or in that sense. That's the only way that he can tap into that. But other than that, he's pretty much useless.
Oh.
Yeah. But I was really happy to see him actually, like getting into the field. It was nice to see the dynamic of what's her name? Winona
Ryder.
Joyce. Yeah, nice to see Joyce letting Noah Will have his reign and actually like not babysitting him, if that makes sense.
Mm-mm.
Yes. We got a lot to say about
Nancy broke up.
Yeah.
That seemed quite out of the blue.
It's not really out of the blue.
Is it not?
I feel like they've been building that up for a while.
I say that in season 4 it was definitely building up, but it was kind of more building up to her being with Steve. But I guess in the real world, if she's super confused, she's just going to end it. Case in point, she doesn't want to lead any of them on.
So he actually proposed to her.
I knew that. I knew he was planning to as well.
You knew that, but he didn't like propose properly. He was just like, "Will you not marry me?" And they had this like big moment.
And and then they had to like confirm if it was a breakup or not or whatever.
Yeah. But damn. I'm happy that she got with none of them. I did ship her with Steve. Yeah, we're in Stranger Things now.
Yeah, we've like totally pushed ballpark.
God.
I mean, they're like the 2 biggest shows right now.
Heated Rivalry and Stranger
Things that have come out. And it got to the point where then Heated Rivalry took over the want over Stranger Things, which is shocking because people have been waiting years to see the final of Stranger Things or the end of the season. And I even got this girl to not watch Stranger Things the final and to come over to my house and honestly, to watch the last episode of Heated Rivalry.
Kind of hard after watching Heated Rivalry to go back to Stranger Things. I had to kind of like
prolong
it, but also I was also procrastinating because I didn't want it to end so long. And yes, I did cry at the end because it was poorly written.
It doesn't stop that there's characters that you've watched and loved
since I was in grade 7, 6,
since we were little kids.
Since we were 12, we're the same age as the actors.
Yeah, we're 1 year off, I think.
I think they're 1 year older. I think I was 12 or 11 when it came out.
Crazy.
Yeah, and now I'm freaking 21.
I haven't seen the new season of Percy Jackson either.
I have.
Is it good?
It's
season 1 was good. I don't think I ever actually finished season 1, but I remember watching it and loving it because I watched it with you.
Yeah.
You made me watch it, and I really loved it.
I love it. I love the books. It's also childhood. No, I don't really have any anything bad to say about Percy Jackson right now that I could think of. So far, it's going well.
Is it still coming out?
Yeah. I'm excited to see how they introduce Bianca and Nico in the later seasons, I think. Might be next season. I'm also excited to see how they... Yeah, never mind.
How,
yawning.
How's been Welcome to Derry? Because that's another big show coming out right now.
Yes. I finished that one. I loved it.
Is it fully finished?
It's fully finished. I think it might have another season, but at the moment,
because I know my partner's currently at home setting up our surround sound for our TV, so then we can start watching. Because we watched it chapter 1 and 2 because he's never seen them.
Yeah.
And I remember when I watched chapter 2, I cried my goddamn eyeballs out when Eddie
and Richie
Richie died. Or was it Eddie that died? No, it was Eddie that died.
Yeah.
When Eddie died, I cried because love.
R.I.P. the actor.
Yeah, very saddening that he passed away in real life. But and like I remember the first time I watched it, I sobbed and sobbed, and I was expecting myself to cry again, and I didn't. And also, number 2 is just really comical and funny.
Yeah,
like it is a does not take itself that seriously as a horror movie. Like rewatching it made me really. There's a scene where Eddie gets puked on, and a song.
I rewatched it recently too.
And the song that plays while he's getting puked on made me laugh very hard.
What was it?
It was Oh, I forgot. I watched it literally like
fun, fun, fun. That's all that's stuck in my head. Fun.
And it wasn't that scary. Like, there's not that many scary scenes.
It's mostly
CGI.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, the CGI in some newer movies suck ass. Especially in horror movies, it really throws me off. Like, I'm not scared by CGI monsters. I'm really not.
I want to see like body horror, like
not even full body horror, but I want to see like puppets and like not even that, like just creepy. I don't know how to
even going back and watching like the old Ghostbusters. They're like puppets and stuff like that. That was peak. And we need to go back to like things like that, like what's it called? What other ones? The old Star Wars with their massive puppets. Or like just
I haven't watched Star Wars.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm even thinking like what are like good horror movies?
Mama.
Yeah, but then you rewatch that now
and it's not
as scary. But
when you're watching it and you're fucking 11, 12,
I was even younger because I lived in Sydney still when I watched Mama for the first time.
Jesus.
And that was like my worst fucking nightmare. And I remember once I moved up here and I became friends with Harmony, I made her watch Mama, and we were shit fucking scared.
I had recurring nightmares and I had to sleep with my mom.
And that was all my fault.
And then she banned me from watching, like, I think coming over to your house for a little bit.
So we would always watch horror movies. Yeah, we never not.
But then she didn't care. She ended up not caring because I would do it anyways. Yeah. She'd walk into my room and I'm watching a horror movie in my bed.
See, at least you would watch it with someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like my mum when growing up had no cares about like, because if I didn't want to watch it, I just wouldn't watch it. Well, and if I got scared, I just got scared.
Religious, so she's like, if you're watching these things, you're inviting them into our home. But girl, I just want to watch my freaky little movie. Just want to watch my freaky little movie and get on with my day. No shade.
But yeah, I was having a conversation the other day about like actual good horror movies that are scary. And I like kind of got stuck. I was like, I know there are some. Like the most recent. Sorry, here's a good horror. Smile. That was a great movie. Yeah. Except the ending where they use that CGI kind of throws you off a little bit. Same as like in number 2. People are scary. CGI monsters to me don't scare me because they just look so stupid. And like in Wednesday when the hide.
Yeah, every single time he was on the screen, I'm like, damn,
get off.
His big. It's not creepy. I know it's for kids.
But it doesn't.
But it just looks funky. It looks
stupid.
Yeah.
And they do it in all movies. Like when I'm watching it, there was like the naked grandma with her titties out, and she has like a big square face. It looked stupid. It was no longer scary. It just looked stupid.
One CGI I did like in that was how they did the like crooked face lady. I remember it was giving Mama.
I remember. So when I was Mama. My biggest fear is people with long faces. Not like real people I see with long faces, but like comically stretched out long faces. And I remember when I was little and I watched It 1 in the cinema and the painting girl was there. It freaked me the fuck out. I fucking hated it. Freaked me out when I watch it now, it still freaks me out because I don't like it, but I still think she could have looked better.
Yeah.
Like looking at her, I'm like, well, it freaks me out, but it was
2017, I think. During that time.
But she appears again in the new one as well.
Looking the same?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
And I'm like, they could have
that movie. Even though I just watched it.
And like even in 2017, that was nearly 10 years ago. But there were still other movies at that time frame where CGI. And if the CGI was gonna look bad, use a puppet. They had a big enough budget for fucking It to do it.
Yeah.
It was had tons backed behind it. Like some things need CGI, But then you look at like Game of Thrones and their dragons, or even the House. Again, I haven't seen House of Dragon. Is that its name? House of Dragons.
The newest season.
Yeah, like the
separate.
Is that its show's name? House of Dragons. Is that its name?
Girl, I don't know. I don't
Anyone,
watch
the
that show.
spin-off from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I think it's
With
House of Dragons.
Yeah, with the Targaryens and all that. Their dragons, which would be CGI and stuff, look fucking sick as shit. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, you could do so much. Even in Game of Thrones, which is older now, they still look fine.
Maybe it's just the science behind it.
It's just horror movies.
What is a good horror movie? I really liked Sinister. Except for the ending where there was like a real person. What was that? Sinister? I haven't watched it. So long. Mind you guys, I
want to get our friends to watch that. Was that me that made you watch that as well?
We were at your house. Yeah.
That movie is fucked up. Like with the lawnmower running over people's heads. Oh, that movie's fucked up.
See, I was talking to my coworker. Let's just cut that. I was talking to someone about that movie, and they asked me like, "Oh, do you know a scary horror movie?" And I said, "Well, Sinister is pretty good. Like, I loved Sinister." And they were like, no, Sinister? Are you sure? That movie? The way I was like, bitch, what do you mean?
Like they didn't think it was scary?
Yeah.
Everyone finds different things scary, but Sinister is gross. Like you don't want to look at the screen.
It's also like
you also need to be
psychological.
Yeah, you also. I feel like a big thing with horror movies as well. If you're watching it with people that
this just makes me want to watch Sinister.
Yeah, same. If you're watching horror movies with people that don't want to get scared, you are less likely to get scared. Yeah. If you're all in the mindset to get scared and to have fun with it, you are going to get more scared. You're going to have...
Turn off all the lights. Everyone get the fuck off your phones.
Everyone get in the mood to be...
Lock into the TV.
Because those are the
don't
best.
Be afraid to fucking scream.
When you finally see a horror movie that makes you actually like hide behind your blanket, you know it's serving. Which is like... The last one I probably watched where I was scared was like Smile 2. Actually freaked me the fuck out.
Wait, I actually haven't seen all of Smile 2.
What?
Yeah.
Now, I was talking to one of our friends. He loved Smile 1 so much. Didn't like Smile 2 as much. But Smile 2 to me creeped me the fuck out. There were a couple of scenes in that movie I just like...
Smile 2?
Creeped me out.
I need to watch it.
And the soundtrack. Ooh.
I've seen spoilers.
You haven't actually seen it? That shocks me.
No, and I've seen a bunch of scenes. But I just never got the chance to see it, I think.
It's good. I liked it. It was freaky.
Yeah. I keep thinking I've seen it, but it's Smile 1 that I'm thinking
Same
about.
as like Dead Silence.
Dead Silence.
The one with the
puppets?
Yeah, the puppets.
Yeah.
That's
good. That's good.
But you have to be in a mood to get scared in order to really enjoy that movie.
The Grudge wasn't really scary to me.
That was the first ever horror movie I ever watched. I was 5.
Wait, the first ever horror movie I remember watching was either The Blair Witch or that was boring, but I got into it like because we were...
They kind of scream more you, I'll be honest.
Huh?
The found footage type films scream very you.
Yeah, I was in the lounge with my older like aunties and stuff, and I was sleeping, and it was like late at night, and we're having like a sleepover, and they were watching it on the big fucking TV. And so I like woke up in a spot where like a part where something was happening, and that freaked me out. And then my mum came in and she's like, "Get this off the TV." Then they switched it to a different horror movie, and it was one where like a witch or something kidnapped this little girl and like pulled her out her window, and that traumatized me for some reason. So I was just getting traumatized left and right.
I remember the first movie that like really scared me that I remember, because I don't remember watching fucking Grudge. I was 5.
Lights Out
was no, that was a lot later in that movie freaked me out when I watched it though. Good short horror movie. Lights Out is because it's only like an hour and 20 minutes. Good short, scary, fun. Was The Ring.
Ooh, The Ring
with the well and that she came out of the TV. Yeah. You know, you watch it now, it's not as scary, but in the beginning, that's The Grudge.
Oh fuck. Oh my God.
But when at the very beginning where one of the girls dies and it shows a scene of her like in the doorway with Her face was long-ish. Scared me like a Jaws.
Maybe that's where you got your fear from.
Yeah. Or Supernatural.
Oh.
When we had the disc set, it was season 1, like disc 2, episode 2, I think. Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
That
about, yeah.
traumatized me for life. Like, I used to watch Supernatural with my whole family. We all used to watch it together. I would have been like 8. And I remember plugging in the CD into our like disc thing and having to run away, because you know how DVDs used to have like scenes of the show play, like
a
little thing. I used to have that, and I used to have like in season 1 the mum burnt on top of the roof.
Yes.
And it used to play that, and I used to sprint out of my fucking living room and hide, and because my mum would be like on the toilet or something, and my mum would be like, "Where are you, Christina?" I'm like, "Play it before I come out," because I couldn't look at that without getting scared.
Like falling asleep. This is like way off course. Falling asleep and waking up to the, you know, the like pirating ad, and it was like, "Don't pirate" or something
Pirating
like that.
Is bad.
Pirating is bad, and that used to freak the fuck out of me. I'd be like, "Oh my god!"
I know exactly that.
Yeah. That was so traumatizing to me. I used to wake up shaking. But yeah, it got me every time.
Yeah.
That's a horror movie. It's fucking South at this point.
That's so funny.
And now it's so sad that kids these days won't get to experience that.
No. That's why I want to pull out the discs for when I have children. Because the one thing, complete 180, we keep doing 180s of what we're talking about. When I have children, I do not want them to watch things on Netflix or anything. I want them to either watch things on TV,
definitely
so they don't.
Not YouTube.
No, never. I'm a YouTuber. Once they're a bit older and they can kind of more fathom what they're watching, they can watch YouTube. But when they're under the age of 8, probably not. I'm probably not going to let them onto YouTube.
I had unsupervised internet access. However, internet was different back then.
We didn't have rot. We had a different form of rot, but it wasn't like we weren't getting.
It was like the neon
messages. Yeah, we weren't getting subliminal messages of rape is okay. Because I babysit this kid and he watches like AI. Oh my god, what are those?
The AI cats and stuff?
No, I'm talking about like Huntrix. What's the show? Demon Slayer.
Oh, Demon Slayer.
K-pop Demon Hunters. He watches AI videos of those girls, and they're like,
the AI.
There's one where Spider-Man saved her, and the next thing you know, she's pregnant and she's crying.
What is up with this fucking pregnant Elsa? Pregnant Spider-Man.
It's changed to pregnant Remy from Huntrix now and Spider-Man.
Jesus.
Because they're the two big things kids are looking at, and they're clicking on it.
In our younger ages, I remember seeing like the pregnant Elsa videos.
We were
when we were getting older.
Yeah, this is when we were 12, and this was like weird, and they did it with the dolls. And it's like when you watch some of them, it's like subliminally telling. There's like things that like pregnancy, young's okay, or men can get women like just things that kids don't need to be exposed to at such a young age. Like they just don't.
Yeah, I remember seeing this TikTok about this mum talking about how her son was traumatized and like physically shaking and like crying and just couldn't get anything out, and she came up to him, she's like, "What's going on? Are you okay?" She looks at his iPad, and he was watching on the like reels this like cat AI video of like a really gruesome scene. Like the cat had like worms and bugs and everything bursting out of its stomach, which was, I watched the video. Now to me, in my big age, it's not that bad, but for like putting yourself in a perspective of a younger kid that's like really mendable, is that a word? Yeah, I don't know.
I know.
Moldable. Yeah. Moldable. Mendable. That would be fucking terrifying to see, and not being able to grasp. But this isn't real. It's fiction.
It's fiction. It's fake. I loved LPS Popular growing up. That was like the first like raunchy thing, and they're like littlest pet shops making out with each other.
The raunchiest thing I did as a kid was read Wattpad.
That I did older when
introduced her to that.
We were what, 12, 13. Reading BTS
smut
together with my family,
voicing them.
We would go away with my family to like the medieval festival or whatever, and we would always have a hotel near
like
there.
little trips here and there.
Yeah, and we would be voicing these characters, full sex scenes, and we're like
on the bus,
and he thrusted
in
his cock
hotels,
inside me. I just
his
remember
member.
the one where it's raining and they didn't have a way home or something. They had to stay at this motel.
Yes.
And she says, and it's like the older, like, and they stay at
I
this
always
motel.
voiced John Cook, I think.
And I always voiced the YN. And which is meant to be your name, but we read I read it as YN. That was the character. Because I'm not picturing myself in these boots. Yeah. I'm picturing a whole different character.
And also it'd be weird if we'd be like
me.
Christina.
That's fucking weird. And like, so their name would always be YN, and I just remember like they're in the motel and like the bed was kind of dirty, and then they fucked. And like we were little and we were reading this. It was next the same segment, time frame.
Next episode, we're gonna be reading raunchy fan fiction. AO3, mind you, of Shane Hollander and Ilya Rozanov.
There's one I saved one. It's not. I don't think it's.
I saved one where Shane's pregnant. I saved one where Ilya dies.
Yes.
In the plane crash.
Oh, see, I have one where Shane dies from the ice incident.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah, we're in it for the like.
I've never actually been on AO3.
I have.
Because I was a Wattpad. Like, I grew up with Wattpad, not AO3.
I grew up with Wattpad, and then Wattpad started to piss me off.
Yeah,
at a very young age. Like, the writing was just giving very much like, it was giving the same age as me. And I want detailed. I want storyline. I don't want straight fucking sex.
Oh, she doesn't want straight sex.
No, I wanted you to build up. Give me the enemies to lovers that I want, girl.
You need to read actual.
Because what do you mean? You're gonna say "fuck you, bitch," and in the next moment she's making
bent
out,
over backwards,
bent over backward, legs up, spread open.
Fucking
no!
You
don't
need
give
to
me that.
read real books, girl.
Yeah, I should have been reading real books as a kid. Oh. Mind you, I haven't touched AO3 in such a long time. I don't actually still read it. But
some people do.
Yeah, and that's girl, we're gonna read it soon.
Yeah.
I don't trash on them. AO3 is like it's a different level. There's Wattpad, there's Tumblr, and then there's AO3.
I've never been someone to actually read fanfics. Like, it's never been
I love headcanons.
I like the actual like storyline of shows. I've never been a fanfic.
Well, if there's actual books, then I would just read that. But then also sometimes it doesn't feel the hunger inside of me that I need to see more. I need to see like what.
Yeah, but then what happens if I get attached to it and then I know I'm never going to see that actually happen? Then I would be sad. Like, what happens if I actually wanted to see Shane Hollander pregnant? No, and now I never will.
Then you just got to read more fan fictions. And there's millions and millions. There's thousands of stories out there where Shane is fucking pregnant. So guys, we just had to debrief real quick.
I don't know.
I really want to watch Sinister now, though.
Right, you still yet to see number 2.
Yeah, I'm yet to see number 2.
Number 2 has has this awesome scene where they get
it's
all these people lined up and they have a bucket on them and there's a rat in it and they start to burn the bucket and the rat eats through the person's stomach out the side.
Damn. And it also revolves around the cop, doesn't it? Who also R.I.P.
R.I.P. because that was Eddie in Stranger Things. I think it might. It was just I liked it. And
what's that noise?
Your fridge.
I think it's my tank.
Yeah.
I really hope that my mic doesn't pick up on me fiddling with this.
I think it will.
I've been fiddling it this whole time subconsciously.
Oh my god! Our first episode of our podcast. That, mind you, has gone for an hour.
Jesus!
We've done pretty good.
Damn, I feel like we had a lot to say about nothing.
That's what podcasts are, I guess. Yeah. You know, we have totally gone off topic though.
Yeah.
We have gone every which way.
We're going to name our podcast The Cottage. Imagine if we did and we started talking about fucking politics and
you know what?
And horror movies.
Well, this whole episode was meant to be about heated rivalry and we've gone very off topic to just about
everything.
Horror movies, politics, queerbaiting,
Wattpad,
heated rivalry, you know, but I guess it's us fangirling over the things we love, and that's you don't want to hear me start fangirling about things you haven't seen yet, though. I need you to get. We need to start delving into each other's what we watch more, so we can talk about it with each other.
Well, let me talk about what are my past obsessions. I haven't been this obsessed with something since. I had an Outsiders obsession.
Yeah.
I had a Spider-Man obsession.
Yeah.
All the movies specifically. Andrew Garfield.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
What else?
You loved Stranger Things. You went through a Stranger Things obsession.
I did go, but it wasn't as hard.
No, but it was long going because it was a long going show. Your obsession with that was.
I had a Stranger Things obsession. I had
Hunger Games, low key. You were really into.
I still love Hunger Games to this day.
Still yet to see the new one.
Still
yet to see the third one.
The Ballad of the.
Remember, we got halfway through that. I was watching it with you, and we never finished it.
We never finished it.
And I was really when we started watching when I rewatched the first one. This was like a year ago now.
Yeah,
I was so into it. I got really into it, and then we were halfway through the third one, and we got really tired, and we just never went back. And I was really into it. Like I bought the first book, which is now sitting in your bookshelf.
In my bookshelf.
Because those are books I want to read. But I'm currently reading Fourth Wing, which is like quenching that thirst of death for me.
Filling the void of Heated Rivalry.
I also just love Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, yes. Love you, girl.
You need to buy a Kindle.
I do. I need to buy a Kindle.
You really do. They're great.
I need to buy a new couch.
That's a conversation for a different day.
I need to get rid of this box.
But like in a make-believe world where if Kate agreed to everything, we would be moving out into our own pretty girl house with the boys, of course. And then we would
have our posters.
We would have posters. We're going to have the most epic podcast setup eventually.
Yeah. I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
And we're going to actually be able to talk like on track, hopefully.
Yeah, no. Podcasts are never like, I'm not listening to
not
hear
on
people
track,
keep
but
on
like
track, but like more of a straight narrowing line. But this is our first one. We want to share everything. Yeah. Like we're yappers, and
I feel like at the beginning I was more listening, and then I forgot. Wait, shit, I'm on the podcast too. So then I was like, oh fuck, I gotta speak.
Sometimes you're going off, and I'm like, This girl almost wanted to call our podcast something to do with brain rot.
Yeah.
Like, no.
What was it? Brain rot, but make it. No, I can't remember.
It was
another name. Runner up was. Drumroll, please. Two girls, one hyperfixation. What was another one? The cottage.
The cottage. Screaming, crying, throwing up, which is what won.
We should have done a proper poll. Look, like with more people than just one.
Yeah, it was just my partner.
Because screaming, crying, throwing up is pretty long, but
I'm
always screaming, I'm always crying, and I'm always throwing up over my hyperfixations.
I don't throw up.
I throw up all the time, bro.
I scream and
unprovoked.
I cry,
I nearly threw up today while I was driving back. I just started gagging out of nowhere. Dry reaching, trigger warning. Sorry, guys. Don't watch this if you have enimophobia.
What is a game we need to play and then we can hyperfixate on is Dispatch.
Dispatch.
Oh, but you've seen gameplay.
Yeah, I've seen gameplay.
I've seen nothing. I've only seen some things.
Talking about the other day that was
Charlotte.
Dispatch. I was lucky kind of tipsy then.
Yes, drunk.
So I didn't know what was happening. Not then. At that point, I wasn't drunk.
No, you were tipsy. Yeah, you were talking about. At first, you were like, she's like, oh, who did you main or whatever, or what did you choose? And you're like, I've only watched play. I did Invisigirl. I would choose Invisigirl, but then also you can see why people would pick Blonde Blazer. Yeah, I can see that. And low-key, the more I watch it, the more I feel like maybe he should have picked Blonde Blazer in the one that I watched, because it just seems the age differences kind of throw me off, and in my head sometimes I see her as like a teenage girl, and then that threw me off. What? How old is she? 18? 21? Maybe probably 21. But she's young, isn't she? But she's young.
and I'm starting to rethink my actions. Maybe Blonde
It's me with
Blazer is the
Mason
one.
Times.
Thames.
Yep, thank you. Oh, he's so fine. I'm waiting.
Don't say that! Don't say that. We'll cut that out.
I'm cut myself.
Please, episode 1. I don't want to get cancelled yet.
I love McKenna Grace.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous lady. Woman. I don't know why I said
woman,
lady.
Person. Oh, I follow her on TikTok. If I could become friends with one famous person, it would be her.
Yeah.
I would love
very
to
much
have
same interests.
a yap session with her.
Mm.
Oh.
I don't know what that was.
Yoda came out.
This fucking notification that's been on my screen the whole hour and 5 minutes that we've been recording this.
Well, because we're going to a concert tomorrow.
Julia Wolf. I slid my own wrist just to see if you'd mourn me. Yeah. I want your things in my room. I miss you. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to our podcast today of our just yapping.
Yeah.
Of us just yapping.
Just straight up yapping.
Straight yap.
About anything and everything under the sun.
Goodbye. Bye.